What's going on, guys? Coach Matt and YouGoProBaseball.com here with Bobby Tewksbury, and we are gonna talk about swing plane. Should you swing down to the ball, bat path, like all of these things? I don't even want to try to pronounce what you were we were talking about earlier.
Depends how many people you want to fight with on Twitter. So yeah. Get the people going.
Bobby is CEO of Pelotero. We're going to talk more about that later. But tell us what you want to share. I know you got a lot of secrets, a lot of MLB clients, but give us some of the sauce.
Yeah, we're building some software. It's all for player development. It's all for coaches to make lives easier and just really help with the player development process, bringing in data, bringing in real coaching instruction, and helping people scale that. So let's talk about launch angle a little bit. And this is one of the most misunderstood, misrepresented things in baseball. You hear launch angle swing all the time, and it's kind of a ridiculous thing to say. The people who say launch angle swing, they're trying to describe somebody who's trying to lift the ball in incorrect ways. A launch angle is just a number that tells you the angle the ball came off the bat. That'd be like saying you step on a scale and the scale is a weight scale. It's kind of ridiculous. It's just a number. So when we look at the ball, when we look at your swing path, the swing up nature of creating a launch angle is just a matter of like, how are you squaring up the ball? So if I swing completely flat, if this is your bat path, completely flat through the ball, and you square it up, you hit it flush, you're gonna hit a line drive at 0 degrees, like perfectly flat, 0 degrees, and 0-degree balls are actually ground balls. If you swing downward and square the ball up, you're gonna hit your hardest contact, your most flush contact will be straight into the ground. And if you swing too upward, you're gonna hit the ball straight in the air. So it's all about finding what works for you. And if you're big and strong, you can probably try to hit the ball in the air more because your best hit might go over the fence. If you can't hit the ball over the fence, there's no sense in swinging up and trying to hit the ball at 40 degrees because it's just gonna be a fly ball out. When you look at this, how your body moves, the mechanics of your swing are really gonna influence this. If you lean back too much, you're probably gonna swing up too much. If you get forward, if you swing and you notice your head is over your front foot, you're gonna swing down. It's just the way the body's aligned and how it works. So typically we need the back elbow to get down. We just talked about bat drag. We don't want the elbow to get under and through. We need the back elbow to get down. We need the shoulders to slope. And then you're actually gonna be tilted. So if I come this way, the shoulders are gonna be tilted this way towards the plate. The lower the pitch, the more the tilt. The higher the pitch, the more flat the tilt's gonna be. So your posture is gonna adjust based on the pitch location. So there's a lot to consider here. There's a lot of things to factor. If you don't have access to like a hitting instructor that can help you with this stuff, I have a very simple drill I want to show you, and we'll move this out of the way. And this is just a drill that focuses on creating different pitch angles that will kind of automatically help you address your swing problems. So very simple drill. We know this drill all the time. We come back and it's just a normal underhand flit. You're getting like 10, 15 feet away from the plate, and the coach obviously would have an L screen, but they're just flipping the ball underhand. That pitch was at a negative 16-degree launch pitch descent angle. The average major league fastball is about 6 or 7 degrees downward. So if the pitch is coming down at 6 or 7 degrees and your swing is going up at 6 or 7 degrees, that's where your most square contact's gonna be. That pitch was 16 degrees. So if you're swinging up at 16 degrees to square up the ball, you're gonna set yourself up for trouble. So what if you back up and you do standing BP? So you just do your normal throw, and that one was 12. So again, not even close to the major league average. The issue with this, as pitchers are getting better, if you find that you're swinging and missing under the ball, training at 16 degrees downward or 12 degrees downward is not gonna be good for you because it's allowing you to swing upward and still make good contact. So, simple drill. All you have to do is sit down and throw. So I'm actually going to sit down, obviously would have the L screen here, and just throw. And now we're at 7 degrees. Easiest thing in the world. If you're a coach watching this, it's laughable how kids will swing and miss under the ball. One more. Do it a little harder. 5 degrees. So it's the simplest drill in the world that can really help address, like if you do have a bat drag situation, that's gonna cause the bat to loop underneath, you're gonna swing and miss under. The flatter the pitch is, the less you can get away with that. One other thing I wanna touch on that not a lot of people talk about. This is pretty logical. pitches at the top of the zone are going to be flatter than pitches at the bottom of the zone. If you have a release point, the ball's traveling to the home plate. Pitches up in the zone will be flatter, so your swing will need to be flatter. You might need to think on top, swing down more at the top of the zone. Pitches at the bottom of the zone are usually sinkers, guys that want the ball down, they want you to miss over the ball. It's coming at a more downward angle, so you need to swing more up when the pitch is down. So most people end up swinging up at the top of the zone and down at the bottom of the zone. It needs to be opposite. You need to think more on the top, more on top when the pitch is up, and more under when the ball's down. So really simple drill. Anybody can do it. You just got to sit down and throw. You might need to practice a little bit, but it's a really easy drill that you can do to address that launch angle discussion.
This whole time I thought guys were being lazy, and they're actually doing something there. That's great information. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for sharing it. Guys, again, if you're in the Austin, Texas area, you're about 20 minutes away, just north, come check them out. Tell them where they can find you at.
We're at, on all the social, we're Pelotero app and pelotero.com.
Thank you so much. Drop down in the comments. Let us know what you thought about the video. If you got any questions, we'll hop down there and answer them if we can. And we'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you so much.